Hello everyone, it's Deli. How you doing? Rub my belly. Welcome to the next part of Let's Build a Creepy Orphanage. I did steer a little bit away from the creepy theme, and I have heard you guys loud and clear that you would like it to remain a little bit creepy. I'm also getting a ton of comments requesting an orphanage Let's Play, which I did not expect. I'm kind of shooketh. So that's interesting. I don't know what else to say about that. Without further ado, let's get into this build. Get your favorite cuppa, grab a tea, grab a drink, grab a blankie. If you're sitting on a school bus or a train, just get comfortable. Lift up your collar and let's get into it. I'm not naked, you guys. I felt like showing a little bit of skin. This is our orphanage. I feel like we did quite a bit to it in the last part. We actually added this back room section, which I really liked. There's also this little hallway, which I'm kind of loving as well. I think we're actually doing really well with this build. Like, I'm really into it. One thing that really frustrated me when I was going through editing was this little Duvalaki here on a brick wall. Wood was showing, so I'm definitely getting rid of that. Do I want this crack in the wall? I think I'll keep that there. But yeah, that was one of the main things I wanted to move. And a lot of you guys let me know that these are actually storage chests, which I've never used in The Sims 4 before. Like, have you guys ever used a storage chest in The Sims 4? The only thing that I've used for storage is probably in the toddler stuff pack, where you can like put stuff in the little esky thing, and the esky, of course, but that's it. So I was like, wow, I didn't even know about that. A lot of you guys were voting for this room to be like the favorite kids room. A lot of you guys were also saying that maybe the room in the basement is for like the naughty kids. So I feel a little bit uncomfortable with the naughty kid being put in a coffin. That seems like it's a little much. So maybe this can be the detention area. So we're gonna put just like a little bed down there. I don't really know what other beds to put down here. I kind of would love to use the Henry Puffer pack, but I'm going to resist the urge to do so. Also, this is not working. I also need to put on the bb.move objects on cheat, which allows us to intersect objects. So if you guys want to know how to use that cheat, just look up move objects cheat on Google and it'll tell you how. This is actually not really working, is it? This dollhouse. This dollhouse cannot be in here. I think we're gonna have to put it like in the hallway or something. I mean, they can play here, can't they? No, can't really. Maybe it can go out in the yard. It just isn't working in there. It's just, there's not enough room and it's going to annoy me forever. So I don't want to do that. Okay, well, this can be perhaps the mistress's favorite kid. I mean, the headmistress's favorite kid, or maybe it's just like their daughter, their son who actually stays in this room. Maybe it's a kid who's a little bit older. I don't know, but it's definitely a nicer room than what the other kids are going with. So whatever storyline you want to give it, you go for it, you know? And I'm always enjoying reading all of the comments down below where you guys have all of these like seriously amazing ideas for Let's Plays, and it's pretty awesome. I also started looking up orphanage challenges because there are orphanage challenges in The Sims 4. None of them have really jumped out to me as like something I really want to do, but we could maybe kind of, I'm not saying I'm gonna do an LP, but we could maybe look into an LP. I'm choosing my words carefully. And maybe I could take inspiration from several of these challenges. I don't know. I have frozen my game. There we go. Oh my gosh, that does not fit on that window, and that is really upsetting. What can we put here instead? This is actually a really annoying window to put a curtain onto. There's not really many things that fit it. I mean, this does, but this is from Get Famous, and it's just like too much, you know? Maybe there's a matching colorway for this one. I mean, we could, this goes with the bed actually. You see that? You see that? It ties in with the blue colors. It's just not as pretty as I hoped it would be. Although we could just go with that and then change these to the lighter tones. Oh wait, that doesn't really work. Oh no, it kind of works. Kind of also am tempted just to go with the idea of like a really typical spoiled brat kind of room, super pink, you know, that kind of a deal. Or maybe even this wallpaper. This wallpaper is actually goals. I think I'm into that idea. I wish we had a four-poster bed that wasn't quite as modern. I mean, we could go back to the idea of having this singular bed. We could do that and just go with the pink. I mean, it's still really cute and still looks kind of traditional, so I guess it kind of works. Also, does this chest, that chest can be white, then this, and I think we're going to go really, really simple with the curtains. If the curtains will place, oh my God, it's my biggest frustration in The Sims other than us not having a white door, which I know I go on about this all the time, but I will keep going on about it until we see that white door in the game. Maybe we can actually kind of put those like this, and then yeah, I think that's sweet. And then hopefully this fits here. Oh, it doesn't. We really needed to have a pole that could have gone in the middle of those, I think, because this just looks rank, doesn't it? I mean, come on, that's just... Who is that sad little curtain that we've placed here? Uh-oh, we have a problem. All I want to do is have fun with my loved ones. Okay, this, no. I think this curtain's kind of cute. The patchwork kind of goes, so... this is why we really should have more plain curtains, like plain white ones. But I feel like this dusty rose is quite cute. Can we... Like, what pack is this from? This is from Cats and Dogs. Is there a smaller version of this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I feel like this is gonna work quite nicely. So we're going with the dusty curtain vibe. It's definitely not an aesthetic I would like to have in my own house. No offense to you guys who the dusty curtains, and maybe just each day, you know, give them a tussle. A tussle? Is that called? Like, you know what I mean? Like, give them a fluff and then it's not as dusty. I'm just not about that life. That's just why I don't do that. I'm still having issues with these curtains. Like, I feel like there's so many curtains going on. You know what? This four-poster bed is not working. I think we're just going to have to go with the original plan of having like a double bed here. And maybe, I mean, we could go with this one. This one's pretty badass. Or the four-poster was just a beautiful option that we started with. And I know I'm changing my mind a lot, but sometimes it's really hard to know what to do, to know what's right. Let's just go this little pink bed. I know it looks kind of lonely right now. I don't know why we have this. This should be in this learning room over there. So we have this bed, we have the chest. We're going to put a little bedside table next to it. So let's just go for something tradish. Maybe this one. I like that Cats and Dogs one. Just pop that there, and obviously we've got a little bit of a white theme going on. Actually, we can do a brown table and maybe more of a pinky, whitish traditional lamp. Maybe the kid got this for their birthday, or we really need to get more pinks in, but hopefully we can include that maybe in a rug. Beautiful. I think there's a pink version of this rug, isn't there? Ooh, see those dusty rose colors? I love it. The color, or the what do you call it? The saying of this video is dusty rose. All I care about is dusty rose. I feel like I need a pan under the bed. Like, you know how there's bed pans in hospitals, and in the olden days there used to be bed pans. I want to put like a little bed pan under there that the other kids have to empty. It's so mean, but you know, that's the kind of thing that used to happen. I don't make this stuff up. They should have a beautiful little private desk area as well. Ooh, and oh, I would love to have like an older style screen. That would be really pretty, actually. Maybe we ditch the idea of a desk and just have like a beautiful screen that you get changed behind, because that's kind of an older school type of thing as well. So we could have perhaps a beautiful dresser of some kind, like that's pretty nice, or maybe something even more extravagant. No, I think that one's a little big. I mean, this one's kind of cute. We could just kind of have that behind here, and then this goes like that. I mean, it's only really stopping people from seeing from the bed, so I don't even know if that makes sense. Maybe it should go this way. That probably makes more sense in case someone walks in. So we'll pop that there. I kind of like the idea of the lighter wood, but I think we've got enough colors going on in here, so we might just keep it simple. Ooh, or we could have this dresser. Oh, that's fun. And all the kids could creep into here to use the dresser. even though they're not really allowed to. I think that's kind of sweet. Although that would have been really good in this room if we had thought of that. Maybe we should change these around a little bit, because I feel like this is something that the headmistress would have had in her room. Have a lovely chair to go with it as well. Maybe something like this, like something fancy. Because I feel like if you have a beautiful dresser, you should have a beautiful chair to go with it, because it's basically like your little princess seat, isn't it? Or your prince seat. Whether you're a boy with a prince seat or a girl with a princess seat, it's gotta look fabulous. So I'm going to go with this one because that's just a pretty one from Vintage Glamour, I think. Then over here, I just actually moved this dresser that the headmistress had, and I feel like those flowers look kind of old and dry, so maybe we'll put something a little bit more exciting in here. It's the same flower bouquet, but they're just a little bit brighter, you know, just to make it look a little bit more youthful, perhaps. And then this mirror, I love this colorway, how it's like shabby chic. Really, really cute. And then I think we need to make it look a little bit more childish, or maybe it's a teenager in here. I don't know. Maybe we'll make it so it could be either a child or teen. They should definitely have an easel out here on the balcony because that's just romantic. Love that. Ooh, and some of you guys suggested that we use this organ and have like a musical room up here. So maybe we'll use that skill building room as some kind of musical room. Maybe we might actually put a violin in here, and the more I'm furnishing this, the more I feel like it is in fact a teen's room instead of a kid's room. Get a mirror so they can check themselves out. Maybe something pink to tie in the pink even more so from the wallpaper. It's gonna definitely be a little bit pinky in looks. Oh, that's so cute. We could even put just like a little pouffe type of thing. One of these. What are these called? I don't know if they're poufs or pouffets. That is the perfect color. Hello. That's the color we need on the bedspread, but that is not the color on the bedspread, sadly. I mean, even if they are a teen, we could still have a cute little toy from when they were growing up, maybe like a little cat. No, I still have stuffed animals, so I feel like any age deserves a stuffed animal. And maybe we'll put another one of these over here. So that's like the spoilt kids room. I think that is actually pretty good, pretty happy with that. And then out here, I suppose we could have a chair for them to have their first kiss on. Oh, where they like look out to the stars. That's awesome. Okay, so then this weird room, let's grab this chair again and use this as a little couch area. I think we're going to use the same colorway because it is the most old-fashioned looking chair probably. And these leaves are just tucking in, which I don't appreciate. Let's get some curtains. What curtains did we use on each level? Okay, those ones were a little bit more casual. These ones were a little bit more expensive. Do we want this to be expensive, or do we want this to just be chill? Is this purple or red? It kind of, what does it look like in different times of day? Okay, that definitely looks more red, but I actually think if we put it next to the couch, you'll just think it's a purple color. So let's just use it anyway and pop it in like that. I feel like this rug could be good. You know, it's interesting because that kind of goes with the wallpaper because it clashes. Like it goes because it doesn't go, but I think we'll play it safe and just go with this more rugged carpet. I suppose this floor is like the second nicest floor. This main floor is the fanciest, and then this is really nice, and then obviously the lowest floor isn't as nice. And you know what? Sometimes I look at this wallpaper and I'm like, it doesn't look bad enough, you know? I feel like it should be looking a little bit worse for wear. What is this called? Slate and Great. Could we just use something like this? Like just like a green, because we did use a lot of greens in this room, although we've used so much green in this build. I feel like we might have used a little too much. Maybe we just go with some browns because the wallpaper is just looking too fancy and too nice. Maybe that roughens it up a bit. I'm down for that. Maybe pop a little bookshelf there, and then over here, we've got the light on the wall. We could have some painting or mirror, or maybe there's just like another hole in the wall because this level is a little bit dodgy. Why do I feel like there's a hair on my chin? Like I'm constantly feeling like there's a hair, but there isn't. Oh my God, maybe I'm growing a beard. Maybe we'll put the piano man on this wall because we will probably have a musical instrument room through here. So it kind of makes sense. And then over here, should we have something? I mean, we could have a mother trucker crack in the wall on this part, but then it doesn't make sense because those wooden slates are bigger. We could just have a plaster thing. It's hard to say. I don't know, guys, maybe I am growing a beard. Maybe it is a hair that's like permanently stuck there, which is, you know, I mean, it's fine. I guess it just happens sometimes, but I would rather it not be there. Ooh, this is nice. Let's maybe place that. I was going to scatter a few of those around and maybe even do some of these, which, you know what? You can't even see these. These are no good, but I'll put them there anyway. So this is definitely a slightly damaged level. And then in here is going to be the musical room, so the kids can learn how to play the organ here. What colorway should we do? I don't even know what colorway this comes in. Ooh, some of them are kind of cool. It's a very creepy sound though, the organ. Like, I feel bad saying that because I know a lot of people, you know, see it as a beautiful instrument, which in many ways it is, but I just find it really creepy because it's being used in so many creepy films and movies, and I don't know, is that bad to say? I think I'm just kind of being honest. Maybe we have a microphone here next to this. I know this is a book about herbs, I think, or garlic. Ooh, there's like a heart in there. That's creepy. But maybe we can make this into a musical book, and this is a mic. So they could learn to sing, even though the mic's for comedy. It's still all skill building and kind of looks like the same thing. Also with this violin, that one I think is an adult one. So we're going to need some kids violins as well. This one's creative skill, fun 3. I mean, there's not much difference in these except for the price. So maybe we can just make a little violin area. And let me tell you right now, you do not want to hear like 3 different Sims or 4 different Sims playing the violin all at the same time. Good grief, I would not like that. But it's possible that it will happen. Oh. Do these, you know what, those aren't really long enough, are they? They're a little short. Maybe we'll just go with these. It's kind of like the golden room, because we were talking about the fact that we had a few different colored themes going on, like every room's a different color. Ooh, I love it when these lights like fit perfectly into these parts of the wallpaper. And I'm almost tempted to make this all a carpeted area, but probably best not to, because there's something a little bit more historic without carpets, because carpet's kind of a more recent technology, isn't it? Like carpet's quite modern. Like obviously it's not modern in terms of year 2000, but like it wasn't in old castles. So yeah. That's the real tea. I feel like I'm forgetting something and you guys will be like, why haven't you done that? The puppet box makes a little bit of sense. I think the kids get in through the sides, so you've just got to have access to either side. So we could actually, I wonder if they could get around through there. It might work, although it looks odd. I mean, we could get rid of the couch in here and put it in there like that. That's kind of fun, and get rid of this because that's clearly in the way. And that's kind of cute. Then they could play with this, and this is an item that's really, really cool that I don't really use enough, and this is finally a build that we could use it in, so we might go with that. Actually, I'll leave it out just a little bit so they can get into the little doors. I mean, if we do put it upstairs, let's just Control Z this and put the chair back in and bring it upstairs to where we were. I feel like it could make sense in the music room. Do we place it in the middle? No, that's odd. I don't really want to place it in front of a window. Oh, this is so awkward. It's gonna have to go here. It just has to. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Should we have some chairs maybe here as if it's a classroom where you could kind of sit down? I might just kind of put some awkward chairs. Maybe there's just like 3 kids at a time in this room and that's it. Okay, I think that's a really cool music room. I might put another rug here just because I feel like there should be one. Okay, so we've done the music room. We've done the favored kids room. We've done all of this level. What else is there to do? I think we're going to finish this in this part, which I didn't exactly expect to finish it all. So let's we do have to do the butler's room. So actually, I think we will need one more part of this series because I don't want to rush the butler's room. So we can have a little bit of fun with this. Maybe let's do the green. It's definitely a little more moody than I would, or a little bit more bright than I would have anticipated putting in here, but I think we should definitely have some fun with it. I think we should put some more of these in to give it more of that creepy vibe, but we don't want to have two of the same one because that doesn't look realistic at all. Okay, so we've got that. I feel like the kids would really enjoy this poster, but it's too nice for this orphanage. So perhaps we could get those creepy vampire picture frames. Oh no, not vampire. This is from the spooky stuff pack. So this is the only this is the only time I ever really use these frames. And the eyes move, don't they? Or these change or something, I think. And you know what? I actually think that'd look better sized down. So I'm going to size them down just like this. And maybe we can put the lights in between them, just like that. Oh wow, those are some wonky lights. Okay, so those is kind of scary. Maybe I'll put a crack over here then. And what else should we put in here? Do we want to put toys in here? I feel like there's an awful lot for the kids to do. Like, they're definitely not going to be bored. There's certainly lots and lots to do. I think we could honestly just go with some more bookshelves down here. So let's just grab this bookshelf. E is the shortcut for the eyedropper tool, if you guys are wondering or confused what I'm doing with my keyboard. It is handy to know some shortcuts for sure, but I feel like if you don't know them, it's just a time saver. You don't have to know all the shortcuts. I mean, I don't know all the shortcuts in The Sims. I just know a few of them. I kind of am feeling this green chair. Feeling my chair. My gosh, I have to stop with the green. It's just like green has taken over my life whenever we build here. Let's do a slightly mismatched chair because we know that downstairs isn't as nice as upstairs. So the things just aren't as refined and color coordinated, but they're still like decent stuff. You know what? Let's make it even like more haggard looking. Let's just get like a normal chair. We'll still get a nice traditional looking chair. Maybe this one. I think there's a green version. Okay, sorry. I went for the green again. I can't help it. Fine, I'll make these brown just so we can stop with the green obsession. And then over here, I don't even know what to put over here. One thing we don't have that is really important is probably a chess table. I just feel like that is something that suits this build. We could have a chess table out here, but maybe the chess table could go out here on the balcony. Maybe we have a couple of them. This is like where kids can learn their logic skill. You know what? Why don't we go 3 chess tables? Are you afraid? I'm not afraid of chess tables. I'm going to put them in there. We can put some chairs on either side. Wow, those chairs are back to back. It's so awkward when you're in a restaurant and chairs are back to back, you know, or you have to sit like way too close to people. That's what that reminds me of. I am actually potentially too scared of how many chess tables we have here. No, I think it works. I think we'll be fine. We'll maybe put another light over here. Maybe we just have a random darts thing. I mean, that's kind of entertaining, right? I'd really love to have a fish tank, but I don't think it's gonna fit here, so we're probably gonna not go with that. When in doubt, put a pot plant or another chair, and I'm in the mood for another chair and maybe some marks on the wall. And you know what? We could even put some watermarks here just because this is the bathroom area, so it could kind of have seeped through the walls just a little bit and a crack there. I love it. Okay, so in the final part of this, We're going to do the outdoor area. We are going to do the butler's area. And then this is done. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below of what we should let's build next if you would like to see another Let's Build series. So do let me know. I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And yeah, hope you're having a good one, guys. Susu!